Let me show you how to use shapes in Excel to create a dashboard layout. Shapes make dashboard design flexible because you can adjust the size, placement, and style it in many different ways. First, I will add a new worksheet and set a white background. This will keep the dashboard clean and easy to read. I will go to Insert, Shapes, and choose Rounded Rectangle. Don't worry too much about your first shape choice. You can change the shape later if you decide another one will work better. Click and drag to start drawing the shape anywhere on the sheet. To adjust how rounded the corners are, drag the yellow handle inward or outward. At the top, you will see some predefined theme styles. Try a few or customize your own shape fill. I will set the color to a clean professional blue-gray. You can also add shadow effects, but for most dashboards, I prefer a flat, simple style. You can size your shape manually, or you can enter the desired height and width in the format options. If your shape has an outline, you can remove or adjust it under Shape Format, Shape Outline. Once you have a shape you like, duplicate it. You can copy and paste or hold Alt or Control on PC or Option on Mac while dragging to create a new one. I will make several copies to start building the dashboard layout. To align everything neatly, select all the shapes on the left, then go to Shape Format, Align, Align Left. To space them evenly, choose Distribute Vertically. To align horizontally, select Align Top. Keep in mind that Excel aligns shapes based on the outermost one. So make sure the shape you want to set the position or spacing is the one farthest to the left or top. That's the one all the other shapes will align to. After aligning, I will slightly resize the shapes to fit better and avoid overlap. Once the layout looks good, select multiple shapes by holding Shift and then apply a consistent shape fill color. If you would like, you can add a gradient fill by going to Shape Format, Shape Fill, Gradient, More Gradients, and adjusting the color stops. But I will stick with a single solid color for a cleaner look. While all the shapes are still selected, I can go to Edit Shape, Change Shape, and switch from rounded rectangle to a rectangle with straight corners. Wow! This gives the dashboard a sharper and more modern feel. Now let's start adding data and labels. Zoom in using the slider in the bottom right corner for better control. I have planned a more interesting dashboard layout, so I will resize some rectangles for variety. Don't ever feel like all the shapes need to be the same size. I will keep 5 smaller rectangles for now, adjust their spacing, and fix their alignment to prepare for adding charts and KPIs next. One more thing I want to show you is how to manage shapes that overlap on your dashboard. When shapes sit on top of each other, you can control their order by selecting one and choosing Bring Forward or Send Backward. If you want to see the full layout of how shapes stack, use the Selection pane, which opens on the right side of the Excel window. Here you can reorder shapes, hide or show them, and even rename each one for easier recognition. This is especially helpful when you're working with multiple layers and want to keep things organized. Another neat trick is being able to copy and paste a shape style from one shape to another. Once you decide on a shape style, you can use Format Painter on the Home tab to quickly apply the same style to all your other shapes. Before I continue building my dashboard layout, I will link my data to the shape. To link data to a shape, select the shape, click into the formula bar, and type an equal sign. Then click on the data point you want to link to, for example, the company name. To format the text in the shape, keep it selected and use the Home menu just like formatting regular text. Next, I will insert my first chart. On the Data tab, I will highlight the total sales by product data. Hold Command on Mac or Control on PC to select non-adjacent ranges. Then go to Insert, Recommended Charts. I will choose a pie chart. After making some formatting and style changes to my chart, I will want to place it on top of one of the shapes in my dashboard. To do that, I will select the chart, then I will press Command plus X on Mac or Control plus X on PC to cut it out from the Data tab and paste it onto the Dashboard tab. Then I will add some more formatting so the text shows up clearly on my dark shape and remove the chart background. Once I have all 5 shapes completed with titles, KPIs, and charts, I will keep building my dashboard by adding a larger, wider shape to create more variation and balance the layout. Next, I will add a vertical rectangle between my small and large shapes. To balance my dashboard layout, I will add another large shape on the left and a smaller one in between. It is good to repeat similar shapes in a layout. Finally, I will add my last shape to complete the dashboard and fix any alignment issues between my rectangles. And here is my final dashboard. Honestly, it looks pretty good. Very readable and balanced with different sizes of the same shape. You can create many variations of this kind of dashboard. Now that we have our professionally set up Data tab and a clean, readable dashboard, what if you want to change its look or layout? First, I will select all the shapes by clicking each one while holding Command on Mac or Control on PC. Now I can edit the shapes or change their color all at once. I want more contrast in my design, so I will change the shape fill to black. Oh wow, that actually looks better. If you ever want to change the dashboard layout, that's easy too. Start by grouping each dashboard block, meaning the shape, its title, KPI, and chart. To do that, select all the elements on one block. Right-click and choose Group. Repeat this for each block so they can be moved together as one unit. Now I will make a copy of the Dashboard tab and start reshuffling the group blocks into a new layout. If any pieces move separately, it means they weren't grouped, so I will group them again. Once I reposition everything, I might need to make a few small alignment tweaks, but now I have a fresh new layout that still links perfectly to the Data tab. What is also great about working with Shape is that if you change your worksheet color or add some data to the worksheet, it will not affect the formatting or colors of your shapes. Thanks so much for watching.